Raid Boss Cup number 3 has arrived. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Slackerz. Yes, like I said, Raid Boss Cup 3 is here. And, oh, by the way, I got a new microphone. So if you notice anything different, please let me know about the audio quality. So, yeah, I think this is definitely a step up from the mic I did have. But enough about that. So, let's get into it. Raid Boss Cup 3, all 16 Raid Bosses from Season 3 are in here. Exalted One Joker, Festive, Hero, Jesse, our Corrin, King Sexy, the King Ddd, Fake Yoshi, our Yoshi, Ryan, the Ike, Zach, the only undefeated Raid Boss from Season 3, the Link, Rosalina and Luma, Pixel, the Pichu, Sonic Underground, Nonsense, our Cloud, 2D Wonder, Mr. Game & Watch, Gale Storm, the Samus, Voro, the Inkling, Maskman, Lucas, and Better Than You, the Richter. So, I say, let me adjust this just a little. There we go, okay. But I say, well, let's get into it. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shuffles. We're ready to go. Now, before we start, down in the comments, tell me 2. You only get 2. Who do you think is going to win this tournament? My predictions, if I had to say 2, I would either go with probably Link or Festive. And, oh my god, okay, now that I realize it, they face each other. So, my odds are picking... my odds of picking this winner, okay, so that kind of sucks. But we got to get into it anyway. Nonsense. Cloud taking on King Sexy to officially start Raid Boss Cup 3. Man, I cannot believe we are already at the end of Season 3. I swear, it feels like we just started this with Joker and Hero. I feel like they kind of just came out, but no, that was back at the beginning of, October, so what do you got? So all of October, then November, and December, and January. We're already halfway through February, so what is that? That's like 5 months almost. Okay, that's crazy. But speaking of new Amiibos, Banjo, Terry, and Byleth are coming out at the end of March. We're a little over a month away from that. Super excited for that. I've probably told you guys before, I will be buying, I think, 3 Banjos, 3 Terrys, and 2 Byleths. Yes, I am going to buy that many because I have plans for all of those different Amiibos, what I want to turn them into. So that'll be fun, but let's focus on the action at hand. Raid Boss Nonsense, Raid Boss Cloud taking on King Sexy. Like, look, King Sexy's got it all right. He's powerful. He's got great attacks. He's extremely sexy, and he's dead. He's got all the qualities you want. Man, that Cloud, you gotta watch out for that forward air off stage. He will spike with it. Oh, speaking of trying to spike, I see what you did there, King Sexy. I see what you tried to do. Speaking of trying, Cloud didn't quite make it back to the stage, but he did try. Oh, the fat attack. You gotta love it. All right, let's break down spirit sets, or at least what I remember of their spirit sets. So King Ddd does have, I believe he has movement speed. He's got weapon damage and something else. I don't remember, but movement speed to help him kind of, just be a little bit faster, because he's a big boy, Big boys don't always move the fastest, so, helping him out a little bit. But then what does Cloud have? Cloud does have critical health stats, so once he reaches about 100%, he starts glowing like a bluish color, and he ends up getting a little extra damage for attacks. He gets a little bit beefier for defense, and he's also a little bit speedier as well, because, like, look, if there's anything Cloud could use, maybe it's a little bit better vertical recovery, because let's face it, you get him off stage and he's dead. Or if King Ddd up airs him, he's also dead. Funny matchup here. This was the first Raid Boss of Season 3 taking on the last Raid Boss of Season 3. Kind of funny how that worked out, but Exalted One Joker taking on Better Than You, Richter. Now, Joker, like I was saying, when the very beginning of Season 3 was great timing, because, that's right when Hero and Joker came out. And it was like, all right, cool. For the longest time, I knew the spirit set I was going to use on Hero. Hero was actually going to be, he was always planned to be one of the first Amiibos for me for Season 3. I actually wanted to start Season 3 off with King Sexy, but for some reason I jumped the gun, and once I got the Hero, or the Joker Amiibo as well, once I got that, for some reason, I just went, you know what? I have to make him a Raid Boss immediately. I should have waited. I should have tested him out a little bit more. That's probably one thing I would have changed, but oh well, he is what he is. And he does have Insta Drop. And he does have a trade-off ability, which he starts with 30%, but he also gets a little bit more attack, defense, and speed. So, like, think about that, right? As a typical Joker player, you're going to want to get to Arson because then you're just downright unstoppable. But now think of Arson and Joker with spirits. So it's like Arson Deluxe, Arson Super Mega Ultra Edition. It's kind of not fair if you really think about it. Making Arson even more powerful, making Joker even more powerful, that's kind of it's kind of ridiculous. There you go, Richter. You finally got one. You finally got one. So that was the theme for season 3, though. Naming raid bosses after you guys, because again, without you guys, there's no raid bosses. You know, there's no videos of that. And you guys continue to show up every single week, which is fantastic. I thank you and I love you guys for that. That's amazing. Can't believe you continue to do that. But yeah, so Joker was not named after anybody specifically, but Richter was. Richter was actually named after a guy who's oh, what do you do? Uh-oh, Arson's out. This might be it for Richter. No, not might. It is. GG's. Going from one insta-dropping raid boss to the other. Yes, we actually had 2 insta-drop amiibo for Season 3. Didn't plan that, but it was kind of cool because the spirit set that Mr. Game & Watch has, you just seen it with his Impact Run. That was a spirit set I always wanted to put on somebody in Impact Run with Insta-Drop, just to make him unique. Like, that's the whole thing with spirits, right? You can turn one character from this type of thing into something crazy, wacky, weird. That's something I always wanted to do. And with Game & Watch, I felt like it worked because Game & Watch, maybe he's not the fastest character, but with his Impact Run, the thing is, I wanted to see if he could combo that into other moves. And that's the thing. He did. He would combo forward Impact Run into, say, a forward air or a neutral air, or sometimes he'd even combo it into his side special. So could you imagine Impact Run into a 9? Oh, that's the sweet spot. That's what you want to see. That's what you want to see. Ooh-wee! Yoshi's absolutely going to town on him right now. Oh, so let's talk Yoshi then. His spirit set. He's got, is it foot attack or physical attack? Might be foot attack, but maybe physical. One of those two for sure. He does have floaty jumps because, again, Yoshi, well, he doesn't even have a third jump. So it's kind of like, hey, Yoshi, if he gets off stage, he needs to recover somehow. And to me, additional mid-air jump was not worth it in the slightest because it takes up 2 support spirit slots. If it would take up 1 spot, yeah, I would have used additional mid-air jump. But it doesn't, so yeah, floaty jumps was better because it allows him to slow down his movement, control it a little bit better, aim where he's trying to go to get him back on stage. And then just because he floats a lot, I mean, he does a lot in the air. Just like his foot. Right up Mr. Game & Watch's at. Well, this one hardly seems fair. The tiny little Pichu, the Pixel, who, now that I think about it, I don't even know the last time Pixel was even in a raid boss arena of mine. Like 5 months ago? It's been a long time. And I named this raid boss after him. And I've never seen him. So maybe I should revert him back to the old name I had. Maybe. I don't know. Whatever. Is that worth the trouble? I don't know. But either way, tiny little Pichu, thinking on heavy hitting. Oh, well, okay, maybe it's not as bad as as I was expected. But we got the tiny little Pichu who can get KO'd at like 30%, which is stupid. Taking on Ike, who hits so freaking powerful with forward smash and up smash. It's so ridiculous. Oh, forward air. See, the thing was, Ike is not as combo-centric as he could be. Combo-centric / aggressive combo type. He's not like that. Because I really would have loved to have made him kind of in the image of how, oh my gosh, did Pichu just get another one? This could be an upset. This would be an upset in my book. This would be an upset. Ike is so powerful and Pichu dies so easily. But yet, Pichu's the one that has the lead. What's going on here? Ike's got his spirit. He's got critical health stats activated right now. He's going to need all the power he can get because he's at 110. One down there from Pichu, and I think that would be game. I think it would be game. You know, forward smash would do. Oh my god! Ike almost put him in such a bad spot right there. Almost put himself in a bad spot. Don't go off stage. Pichu's going to go for down there. That's a bread and butter thing that he does. That's like built into Pichu's. They will go for that. And it's so good because, well, you just can't live it. Oh, he drove a spiked him off the stage, but Pichu comes back with a forward air and wins that. What was that? That was a weird exchange. Why did this have to be a matchup? Really? Two of the Amiibos that I think can win the whole thing have to face each other in the first round? So we got Link, or Zack, our Link, Great Boss, who was the only undefeated Amiibo of the entire year, or the entire season, I should say, which is pretty dang incredible. Although I think I had 6 other Amiibos that only had 1 loss. I think I mentioned that with King Ddd. Only lost his first match in his entire arena, but won everything since then, so that was pretty dang crazy. Festive is another one that only had 1 loss, so like these two can trade back and forth. It's like the battle of the dash attack. They both have like the same dash attack, don't they? Pretty sure they do. So, I mean, they're kind of similar, but not really, but then again, kind of. So, let's go. Like, Link is solid with just like everything, right? He does like 5-6 different moves, and he does them all very well. And Festive, I don't want to say he's a one-trick pony, but if you wanted to call him a one-trick pony with his side special, well, guess what? It's a really good trick. So you can call him a side special spamming. It's not even spamming though. It's just because the move hits so hard. That's why he's so good. One fully charged side special if you connect it with the opponent, just like Link connected a forward smash and picks up a second stock. This Link is pretty dang good. Oh, I think he's gonna go for a down air spike, but I think he lost confidence. Come on, Festive, you got to bring this back, or are you gonna get 3 stocked? Please don't get 3 stocked. That'd be embarrassing. But then again, that would kind of show why I picked Link to possibly win this whole thing. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. That's what I want to see. That's like, yeah, Link was already at really high damage, but like he KO'd somebody. Festive KO'd somebody in his Raid Boss arena with that fully charged side special at 0%. He KO'd them, which was downright incredible to see, to witness. That did, I think, over 100% damage. I'd have to go back and double check, but that thing, just to witness that was like, holy crap. And just like that, Link, Zack, moving on to the next round. Next up, we got Rosalina minus Luma, because I don't need Luma in her attacks. Because, like, literally, if you're going to train a Rosalina, here's a tip. Use forward air. And you're good. No, seriously. Use forward air. It's got a really big hitbox. She can use it to combo into... I don't even know if you want to say combo, but she can use it to follow up into another forward air. She can carry her opponent with it. Like, look at that. Look at that. Rosalina's forward air is one of the most underrated moves in all of Amiibodom. In all of Amiibo battles. And yeah, we get what I'm saying. There you go. There you go. Sonic Underground is finally picking up his first stock. So let's talk Sonic's spirits here real quick. If you missed his Raid Boss Amiibo arena, well, Sonic, you see him glowing, and that's because we made Sonic even faster. Now, that might sound pretty stupid to a lot of people, but here's the reason. So when you give a movement speed spirit to anybody, it increases left to right movement speed, which can be taken advantage of when they're off stage. So think if you're very far to the left, right? You will have a better time getting back to the stage for your horizontal recovery, which is why I gave it to Sonic. Because, like, let's face it, Sonic's horizontal recovery, not the greatest. Vertical recovery, absolutely, one of the best in the game. But, yeah, horizontal, not so good. So that's why I gave him the movement speed. And plus, just making Sonic even faster is kind of a meme in itself. So, like, right? Sonic's too slow. Okay, maybe not. He got another stock there. But he's at 96%. One attack away from being eliminated. See? Told you. One attack away from being eliminated. Up next, the artist formerly known as Voro, the Inkling taking on the Masked Man, Lucas. Alright. Voro, let's think about this. I'm pretty sure Inkling, yes, Inkling was a part of a stretch of 3 straight Amiibos that each only had 1 loss. I believe that stretch was Mr. Game & Watch, Samus, and then Inkling. All only had 1 loss each in their Amiibo arena. What about Lucas? I think Lucas had 3 losses, so he didn't do quite as hot as the other ones, but hey, if you only lose 1 time in a raid boss arena, or even can go undefeated, which is crazy, because I'm thinking back to like season 1, for example. My season 1, ooh, nice. Splat roller and an up smash, beautiful. There you go, Lucas evening things up on his own. There you go, Lucas. So, thinking back to season 1 here, which was crazy, because again, every season has 16 raid bosses. Season 1, 2, and 3 all have 16 raid bosses. Season 4 will have 16 raid bosses. Season 5 will have 16 raid bosses. So, the thing is, back in season 1, I believe it was 7 or 8 of my raid bosses that season went undefeated. And that's pretty crazy to think, because then season 2, only Bowser, the unbeatable Bowser, was the only one to go undefeated. We had several that only had 1 loss, but Bowser's the only one to go undefeated. And now season 3, we again only had 1 Amiibo that went undefeated, which happened to be Link. And, well, he won his match, so he's off to a great start. But speaking of great starts, Lucas has got a better start than I was expecting. Oh, big damage right there. Ouch, Voro, you got to avoid that. Oh, Lucas gets it. I'd kind of say that's an upset in my book. Last match in round 1 goes to Galestorm, the Samus, taking on Jesse, the Corrin. 2 raid bosses who are named after some of you guys. Let's get to it. This should be fun. So, Corrin was the 3rd raid boss for Season 3. So, was 3-3 kind of lucky? Not really, because Corrin ended up having, I think, 5 losses altogether. Not the greatest showing, but it is what it is. Corrin is still a pretty decent Amiibo overall, I'd say. Definitely not, a top-tier Amiibo. But then again, neither is Samus. Samus, or Dark Samus, ain't top-tier either. So, you just gotta really kind of, when training either one of these, you really gotta kind of focus on making them stronger than what they are. So that's what we did. For Corrin, for example, Corrin I gave weapon attack because, well, duh, for Spirit. I gave Corrin dash attack because Corrin's dash attack is actually kind of pretty neat. And again, I will always say the dash attack Spirit is one of the most underrated, underutilized spirits in the entire game because it gives you 2 effects instead of 1, which I'm still surprised people don't know that, but two effects for 1 spirit with no negative drawback, that's incredible. That is absolutely incredible. So, and then what's her 3rd one? I believe it was air attacks, because back air is pretty good, up air is pretty good, can KO, so good stuff from Corrin. Nice down throw into forward air, beautiful, beautiful combo there by Galestorm and Samus. Just like the actual player Galestorm does very well, so proud to see that. So let's talk Samus here real quick, because she might be on the verge of being eliminated. But Samus is glowing because I gave her movement speed, because Samus is very slow, so a little bit extra speed never hurts. And I guess that's all you're going to get to know. Round 2, let's go. King Sexy taking on Exalted One. So is the powerhouse going to be the one that prevails? Or is the insta-dropping, arson summoning raid boss gonna be the one? I didn't know where I was going with that one. Oh my god, if you would have hit that immediately, that down air spike. DDD's on a rampage. What happened? What happened here? Joker, you made him you must have pissed him off. What did you do to him? Okay, Joker's kind of coming back here. Joker's kind of coming back. But I want to talk about insta-drop here. Some people think it's a bannable spirit. I don't see why. I mean, maybe if you're going to say raid boss, against humans, I could understand because it's a real mind game. But when it's against other Amiibos, not really. It's like Amiibos can still kind of read insta-drop way better than, oh, the down air. Oh, he goes for it twice, but he didn't even get the stock. You go for it twice and don't even get 1. Okay, but still, you gotta love that aggressiveness right there. Great follow-up. Nice little headbutt there by DDD or King Sexy. Yes. We love that. Let's go. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. But yeah, Insta Drop. Some people think it should be banned. I don't. It doesn't make sense. It's not. See, the thing is, it's not a broken spirit like a super armor or an armor knight would be, or great auto heal. Like those are, I can understand why those might be broken and bannable. But Insta Drop? Nah. Look at that. King Sexy just absolutely annihilated it. Next up, Fake Yoshi taking on Pixel, who maybe I should rename. I don't know. Pixel, are you even out there anymore? No? Okay. Either way. Fake Yoshi's very powerful again. Only need like a few attacks and Yoshi is like extremely A+ solid. Right? Right? But Pixel at the same time, Pichu, does a few things very well, and that's all you need to do. See, I guess that's the thing with a lot of Amiibos, though. You only have to train a few really good attacks. Like, look at that. Wow! Floating jumps just helped Yoshi recover. How is that even possible? Yoshi was literally at the bottom of the screen, bottom of the blast zone almost, and was still able to recover and pick up the KO, but only thanks to floaty jumps, which is, I think, very underrated. Ooh, that tail, man. I tell you what. Oh my goodness. I'm always surprised. I know it's Yoshi's tail, but like, how? The thing is tiny, and then all of a sudden it's like one of the most powerful launching upward attacks in the whole game. Like, what? It's crazy. But you know what else is very powerful at launching, well, somebody downwards? Pichu's down there, and he's really trying to pull it off here. Really trying to pull it off. He might get it right here. Going for it? Nope. Yoshi recovered too high, which is smart. If your opponent's going to go for down there, just continue to be above them. Jump higher. Ooh, I mean, he kind of hits the sour spot right there, but you're going to... What? How? How did that KO? Pichu was in front of you. All right, one of my picks is still alive. Is the other one still going to be alive? My top two, I guess technically, Yoshi would have been my third pick, I guess. So, yeah, my only pick remaining is Link and Zack. Can he continue it? Or is Rosalina going to continue to surprise everybody? I'm telling you, Rosalina, forward air and air attacks. That's all you need to train a Rosalina. But a very heavy dose of forward air, okay? Very heavy dose of that. And if you can do that, you're going to have yourself a pretty dang good Amiibo on your hands. I promise you that. I promise you that. I tell you what, Bobby. I'll tell you what. There you go. First stock goes to Zack, but he's at 134. 130, or okay, 150. Okay, we get it. His damage continues to go up. Rosalina's one shot away from actually getting the stock and evening things. See? Just like that. Nice, nice down there. Rosalina in the air. That's kind of like her in a nutshell for training. Rosalina air attacks. But again, heavy dose of forward air, and you're good. So, like, this is, like, that's the thing with, that I love about Amiibo so much, is when I train, like, Rosalina's not even a character I play. Not even a character. She's in the bottom, like, probably 15% of characters I actually ever played. But that's the thing with Amiibos. It makes me want to play other characters just to try them out a bit more, to see what they can do, and then combine that with cool spirit effects. Let's see how good they can really be. Let's see how powerful. Let's see how much of a nuisance they can be. And that's kind of like Rosalina, man. Like, that's what I loved about it. I mean, I still don't really play as her that often, but I love watching her just work. Look at this. She has the lead over Link. If she wins this, this will be the upset of the tournament. If she wins this, this is still going to be the upset of the tournament. Uh-oh, both are at or near the century mark in terms of damage. This is going to come to... Oh, my goodness. It comes down to the last... Who gets... Rosalina actually gets the upset. I'm kind of surprised. Who's going to be the last one to join the semifinals? Will it be the psychic Pokemon Lucas? Or is it going to be Palkia the Water Dragon? Even though that's not my Corn's name. Jesse against Lucas. Jesse against Maskman. Let's go. Oh, that's big damage off the bat. Yeah, you got to watch out for that up smash. It's very easy to see coming, and you can dodge it somewhat easily, but if you get hit by that, I mean, look at how far that launches you. Look at how much damage that does. It's just so crazy. It's so crazy, and I don't even think Lucas has hyper smash attacks, which would make the attack even more powerful. Can you think about that? Lucas's up smash can be more powerful. Yeah, that's kind of a frightening thought in my opinion. Can't tell you guys how excited I am for Season 4, because, like, for Season 4, since, you know, we got 16 more raid bosses coming our way, I really want to go for, kind of, I don't want to say it's going to be the theme of the season, because I don't know how to put that, but for Season 4, the best way for me to say this is, I want raid bosses, not all of them, because there's not enough unique spirits for 16 brand new raid bosses, but I want to use spirits and spirit sets that I have either never used or that I have very, very rarely used. So I'm excited to see who can turn out with what spirits might work well with, you know, who, or what kind of stat builds work well with, you know, certain spirits. So it's so fun to do for training amiibos. Like, that's the thing. You can't just slap on a couple spirits and then call it good. Oh, Corey just got soft spiked. Oh, Lucas moving to the semifinals. We're at the semifinals. I can't believe it. One of these two I would definitely have to pick. I mean, we're down to the last four, but one of these I would say is going to win the, one of these two, King Sexy or Yoshi, is going to win the raid boss tournament. That'd be my prediction. But then again, Rosalina's over there surprising people, and Lucas, don't ever count him out, okay? But, like, we're down to it, man. The Final Four. I can't believe this. Final Four. I'm not surprised that King Sexy or Yoshi's made it this far. Because, like I said at the beginning of Season 3, I will always tell you, like, during an Amiibo's individual arena, I will tell you if I feel, like, the most confident about somebody, be like, yo, you gotta watch out. This one might be one of the Amiibos that you're gonna have to watch out. How did that? What just happened? Didn't King Sexy go for a down air? But Yoshi was like, reverse Uno card? I don't even know what happened. Ah, those feet. Those feet, man. They're so good. They're so good. Multi-hit, and then they launch you upwards, even though you're kicking downwards. Still never understood that, but maybe I don't have to understand it. But no, that's the thing. These were two of the Amiibos I told you in their Raid Boss Amiibo arenas at the beginning. I have the most confidence in these two right here. Festive would have been another one, and I think maybe those would probably have been the top three I would have said to expect to win the whole thing. But, well, Festive got eliminated round one from a very, very tough competition in Link. And, well, then Link got eliminated the very next round by Rosalina, who, well, is still alive, and her match is coming up next. So she could be in the finals, but one of these two will be in the finals. Who's it going to be? Is Yoshi going to kick his way? Oh, voice crack. Is he going to kick his way into the championship? Or is King Sexy about to hammer this? Oh, see, what is that? How does Yoshi win that? Rosalina or Lucas? Who is joining Yoshi in the finals of Raid Boss Cup 3? Well, how would I know? The match hasn't happened yet, so you can't ask me that question. We have to play out the match. Is Rosalina going to continue? I think Rosalina is more of a surprise than Lucas, only because I think she's so underrepresented and underplayed and underused in the Amiibo scene, whether it's competitive or just fun. You don't see a lot of Rosalinas, so I'm kind of proud that Rosalina here, at least mine, is kind of showing off a little bit of skill and kind of saying, hey, don't forget about me. I can pack a punch, even if I don't do the punching myself. Maybe I got to use Luma to do the punching. But still, I could pack quite a bit of offense, and I could be the surprise. I could be your Cinderella to the Cinderella run to the finals. Oh, there you go. Big forward there. They're duking it out in the air right now. They don't want to battle on the ground. They both got psychic powers, so they're like, let's put them to use. Let's show off our magic. Who's the better magic wielder? That's actually a good question. Would it be Lucas or would it be Rosalina? Because she's kind of like the overseer of the universe or something crazy like that. I forget what her actual title is, but they both have like this tremendous magic ability. So who can tap into it better? I mean, isn't that what we're here to find out, right? The winner gets to go to the Raid Boss Cup Championship for Season 3. That's pretty dang crazy. If I would have predicted, say, top 8, Rosalina's going to the championship. But neither of these two would have been in my top 8.
Final.
You heard the man. It's the finals. Yoshi, fake Yoshi against Rosalina's Luma or Rosaluma, whatever you prefer. I don't care what you call it. The championship is here. The winner is about to be determined. I'm not surprised Yoshi's here. I'm very surprised Rosalina's here. And we got a space background. Uh-oh, Rosalina, does she have kind of home universe advantage now? I don't know. Universe, because she oversees and protects the universe or something, and we're in space. But that's where Yoshi just sent her back flying into space. Go back to where you came from, Space Witch. Oh, big shot there by Rosalina. Big shot, but not enough. Yoshi hanging in there. Still 3 stocks. Look at that. He's going for it. He's trying to climb the ladder. He's trying to go for that up air. But maybe finish off the stock. And that's the thing. He could have done it. But he didn't. And then Rosalina did. Rosalina evens things up. Let's go. I'm hoping this comes down to the last stock, because that just kind of proves then that this is worthy of a championship, right? Because if you go into a championship and one person or one team or whatever you want to say ends up getting swept, then it's kind of like, well, that's not really, it's not competitive. It wasn't the most entertaining then. So I'm hoping no matter who wins this, come down to the last stock. Both of you end up at like 300%. And then it's like one attack wins it or something crazy like that. Right now, Rosaluma, she's got it. She's got the lead, but at an instant, exactly. It could be tied up. The last stock, just what I wanted. Just what I wanted. Yoshi's feet, better watch out. Can't believe it. One of these two is going to be the champion of Season 3. And that means we will have 3 total champions. Not Hard DK won Raid Boss Season 1, the Raid Cup. Unbeatable Bowser, unsurprisingly, was unbeaten and won Raid Boss Cup 2. And now, who's it going to be? It's Yoshi! Yoshi wins Raid Boss Cup 3. Enjoy your victory. Enjoy the championship. Fake Yoshi has proved his dominance. Wow. Rosalina still put up a hell of a fight, though. Hell of a fight. She got 2 stocks, but couldn't get that third one. The champion is fake Yoshi. Wow. That's awesome. What was his path? Started off against an insta-dropping Mr. Game & Watch, defeated the Pixel powerhouse in Pichu, took down the sexiest raid boss of all time in King Ddd, and then destroyed the Space Witch, Rosalina. There you have it. Fake Yoshi, the champion of Season 3. Only one loss in his raid boss arena, but none today, and that's the most important one, maybe. But that is it for this one. Raid Boss Cup 3 has ended. Raid Boss Season 3 is ended. But tomorrow in the arena, again, Season 4 starts with a brand new Raid Boss. Next Friday will be the first video for Season 4 of the Raid Boss. Wow, Season 4. Either way, until then, I hope you guys enjoyed. And I guess I'll see ya when I'm looking at ya.